3, 2, 1. Let's jam. And thanks again for the good luck. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens. Get into a bit of a rut. I think what helps, though, what keeps this fresher, is that I'm still adjusting to crit lock on. So it's not like I'm banging my head, simply trying to do the same thing better. Like, I'm still learning, still feeling the sort of the new tech. It's not really new tech, but this new aspect that I'm not used to.
This is too easy.
Oh, I missed that. I won't reset over that. Here, let me do this. Let go a little too early. I'm not gonna reset over that.
Dangerous.
Come on. Hello, Romance. Welcome. How goes it? In general, I feel like my playing is slightly off, but it's whatever. If I get a major time loss, I'll still keep going. I don't want to stream for that long. Some days you play better than others. Today I feel a little bit, just the way I'm playing, a little bit off. You saw that? See, that's a perfect example of why crit lock on is not the godsend you would think it is. Because sometimes if just the reticle is slightly off, it doesn't actually hit the weak spot. There are lots of rooms. I kind of wish where you could turn off crit lock on. Like if there's like a button being like, yeah, I want crit lock on to work in this room. Because the way it works is that when you scan, crit lock on, it uses the crit lock on. But I kind of wish you could choose. Because some rooms I'd very much like to use crit lock on. In other rooms I'm like, no, please do not work. Please do not actually do the thing. But at least crit lock on is better than double or triple tap. I do not care for any of those extra abilities. Like double tap is more annoying than anything. Alright, have fun in class. Good luck. Catch you later, Shenta. No, you? Okay. I'll try to have fun in class. I haven't had class in
Dangerous.
5 or 6 years, but I'll try to.
Dangerous.
Neutral turn. Ah.
Dangerous.
This character, minor character, still has one of the most bewildering designs. Character designs. Like, if you look at that character, she has a lot of zippers. Like, zippers on, like, her cleavage window and a stomach window and on her bell-bottom pants that just... If nothing else, if you're gonna have, like, a fourth-string character, I guess make them distinct in some way, and I guess her distinct thing is she has zippers.
Dangerous.
Almost thought that was too late. Oh, that was too late.
Dangerous.
Okay, at least I got that dodged. Bad junction, but we got the dodge. Dangerous. Okay, that's a case where crit lock on did not help me. When it works, it works. When it doesn't, it doesn't. Yeah, I don't think I'll use mouse for Old Harmon. What? No, I used to it in 2. I don't think it's faster. I think Yamanar had the right idea, though, using mouse in a lot more places. Although I don't like switching mid-combat, so to speak. Only in a few select places. And on panels, different panels, stuff like that. It's also very smart to do. Like here, I'm literally mashing the A button the entire time. Showing how it's not really shooting any faster. by doing that.
You think you killed me?
But, like, I have enough aim, enough time. Okay, I've had great angels. Let's try and keep it up, I guess. No! One missed shot, otherwise decent. I'll keep going. Bad positioning here, though, but I'm gonna keep going. So this will be like a 12 angel, which is okay. One day, somebody will get the shot.
God, you stink.
Like the immediate shot.
Get it up? This is so lame.
Like I feel like it's someone tasked it. Someone tasked it. Get that shot immediately. Oh, this will be okay. I'm not losing that much time. Yeah, okay, that wasn't bad. Yeah, it's whatever. 10 seconds. Bounce back from that easy. Yamannaru was... And Yamannaru is 20 seconds ahead. How do they gain 20 seconds? Above my PB. They're 10 seconds ahead. 12 seconds ahead. Wait, let me compare to my actual PB. There we go. Yeah, I have Yamannaru's time on another comparison. And that's how I know, just off the bat, just mid-run, where I am. And I know for sure that my early game is worse than theirs. But I gain time around the run encounter. My late game is where I gain time. Billion P. Al Gore, welcome. How goes it? Okay, the waiting room was bad, but that's because I tried to use crit lock on. I'm of course still gonna use crit lock on it, but have to hope it's good. You know, I wonder. Has anybody genuinely done a stream where they use those, like, novelty drinking hats? That always seem like they just were an invention of cartoons. They have this, like, the drinks in the hat, the straw. Somebody has to have done that, like, genuinely, right? I'm gonna reload. That's a case of crit lock on being okay. I think in the long run that may be faster than I'm manually aiming, because I tend to be more careful with that, but even then, a lot of things could have gone wrong there. That was also better than the attempt earlier, anyway, so. Take that as well.
Dangerous.
Neutral turn. Switch from our heat ring to the water ring. And that's the respawn glitch. Because I already did a run up to that point and beyond, so respawn glitch triggered. Doesn't affect anything though. I can just ignore it. Oh, that was too close. Oh, I don't know how I got that. Already better than the last run. Oh yeah, already way better than the last run. Yeah, the last run earlier today was at a very sloppy beginning here.
Dangerous.
Beginning was very sloppy earlier. Got it. Oh yeah, way better, way better. Who knows? Just maybe just the way the placement of placement of those rooms, the way it works in the code. Like just that value for some reason does not reset for those specific rooms. I mean, if I had to theorize, it's because those are like one-off smiles. Their trigger is different from the other smiles, which, you know, obviously if you sit there, they'll just keep respawning.
Dangerous.
So they already have definitive, you know, respawn triggers. Something like that. That makes sense. Probably doesn't make sense because I'm thinking of ahead in the run. Yeah, some enemy triggers take forever. I feel like there's some rooms where I just sat there and like 10 minutes later an enemy spawned, but that's just like, that's purely anecdotal. I'm working on like half-baked memories from years ago. But I feel like some rooms have really long respawn rates for some reason. But I can't, I have no empirical data here. This is totally anecdotal.
Dangerous.
Well, he's special. It's home. Some enemies can be special.
Dangerous.
I'm frankly still bewildered by that random flower smile that appears in the library. An angel. And you like change the rooms? No other place does that. Or enemy types swap.
Dangerous.
Wasn't sure if I healed. I mean, I could tell from the reticle, but you know, in the moment, like, oh gosh, did I do the thing? I'm not good at mock canceling. Have I ever said that? Do I say that at least 10 times per run? I'm not good at mock canceling.
Dangerous.
Okay, okay. Much better Sunset 1. We are going into Sunset 2 in a much better spot. Granted, well, are we gonna get another bad... I kind of feel like the chances of me getting another bad dice roll is pretty low, but then getting a bad dice roll at all is also pretty low. Like, getting 16 dice roll is also pretty low, so you never know. That's the rules of gambling. You can get bad rolls twice in a row. Nothing is stopping the world from making it so. Nothing is stopping that from happening. Not an ultimate gambler here. I cannot make them fall in my favor. Oh, dumb shot. I was trying to let go of the R button in time, and I didn't. Hey, Fukushima. See you later. See you next run. Maybe you'll live next run. I have never made... I was gonna say, I didn't say anything because I was, well, aiming. I've never seen her, like, stumble like that many times in a row. That was interesting. Can I get that luck when I'm doing... when I'm fighting as Mask? Four crits, four stumbles in a row? Might make it possible to beat her as Mask. If only. See this track? Her battle theme, Oh My Julia, is really good. It's just, it's a little hard to hear. With all of her shooting, the fire effects, well, you're shooting for that matter, most people are constantly shooting. But yeah, her battle theme is actually a really good piece of music. Oh. Look at that! Not bad. That was very good Sunset one. Very good Sunset one. Got a yeehaw even. Of course, Yaminaru is still ahead of me, but look at that. Plus 25 compared to them. Plus 5 compared to my PB. Although my Angel, I had that missed shot in Angel. My Angel was Wasn't terrible, just not quite spot on. Okay, please, dice. My PB, you can see on the splits. My PB had a 5 dice roll. Okay, the Yamannaru does the whole crit lock on thing, but I don't know. Okay, see, that worked. That worked, but it didn't work last time. Yeah, it's basically like... just... really, I'm not sure if there's any way to manipulate it in real time. Like that quickly, that spot on. It's like you just have to get lucky, really. Just get the right groove and go from there. Oh! 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 Okay, that's a major relief. Yeah, yes, it was. Oh my gosh. I also learned, not sure if you hear what I said the first couple times, but I learned on floor 2 that Simnastrat actually works even if you don't initially invisible seemingly at the right time to make the first smile explode. Got that twice. In this run and in last week's run. Or, not this run. Earlier today. Zero, if only 0 fakeouts. So rare. So rare. My fakeouts in my PB. Ugh, 6 though. It's like, ugh. If I got, I think Yamannaru got 3. If I got like 3, I don't know, that essentially in a way put me on par. Obviously I want better, but like I'm aiming for, otherwise I believe I gain time on them from there. Okay. So maybe this will work. It might not. Oh, nope, didn't work this time. Still fine though. Last, I should highlight. I got that last time. I think even if I didn't make it explode, if I was still a step further without making it explode, that still would have worked, but that's fine. See, this bit is technically a bit of a variance as well. We just barely counted because it's just 1 through 3. At best, you lose what, like... what, 2-3 seconds? If you get the worst luck, if it's 3-3-3, you lose what, like... almost nothing. It's not quite like a dice roll. So I'll be salty if it's worse than what I just got, but what I got was fine there. Remember? You remember. Remember when they first released the Steam version, their critical spots were not randomized. Because they assumed that was like, you know, that they forgot to randomize it, and they assumed, oh, well, if you play Killer 8, that's how you know where the weak spots are. But it's like, no, those are actually random. That's like they were wrong, but like in an understandable way. It's like, oh yeah, I can see your logic makes sense. It's just that your initial premise was not correct. It was interesting. Yeah, some weird animation stuff. They fortunately ironed them out. Like, any slight inconsistencies compared to console are barely perceptible. You pretty much need to be, well, I say, a speedrunner. And even then, there's still some I need to test. I still think that the collateral shot and like Jean de Paul, stuff like that, like they move at a slightly different rate. I think they're slightly faster on PC, but that's completely anecdotal. I have not actually done a direct time comparison if Jean de Paul actually moves faster, for instance, on PC. Because it makes sense, it's a double the frame rate, but I don't know if that's actually like a thing. But again, that's like minor nitty-gritty stuff. Oh, another thing is, like if you're at Junction, the red filter is over the character, and ambient audio doesn't always, turn off during Remnant Psyche conversations. Only on some of them, though, strangely. But yeah, there's a lot of really minor stuff that isn't quite accurate to console, but it's just so minor. Like the entire experience is just so spot on. Like to this day, Killer7 is still the gold standard, one of the gold standards to remastering. Fine. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's almost bad. 1. I'm gonna wait. If you're too fast. 2. If you're too fast, he might do it. Another cycle, not even getting a shot in. He's doing it! Okay, he's not doing it. 3. That happened in my PB. 4, 5, 6. 8. Oh! What am I doing? What's my aim right now? Not even gonna go for the other shot. I'm hurt. Two missed shots. Two missed shots. Ugh. Oh well. I know I have time gain later. That's really the thing. I'm basically mostly on par with not that far off my PB. And so long as I get better pigeons, because the rest of my run, like that's like I lost 40 seconds on the pigeon. So that's bad, but we'll move on. And if I don't get the PB today, well, better luck next week. Dang it, 2 missed shots though. I got a missed shot on the angel too. Yeah, this run, yeah. Guess my aim isn't quite spot on today. That's fine. Happens. My best possible time is still faster than Yamanari's time by 20 seconds, which isn't a lot, but I know I have some leeway. It's just a shame that that leeway, a lot of it, comes from a pigeon. The bird is, I guess, the decider of my fate. If I die, though, again, which I doubt, I think I might cut my losses and end the stream, or at least move on to something else. But I'll not make that mistake again. Sum of best is 204.30. That's looking pretty nice. What? Dude, what was that angle? Come on, you know how to aim. Good.
You're fucked.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, aiming was not good at first, but then it picked up. It's surprisingly hard to get that smooth. But I'm finally stopping myself from using lock-on there. I think lock-on was hurting me. And now I'm realizing, you know, I'm feeling the actual aim better. Look at that aim! Oh, that was actually good. That was genuinely good. Did not lock on even once. There I did lock on, but don't mind that, I do that anyway there. Only one guy. You know how YouTube has shorts? I've actually thought about making a few. Based on this game, like showing how duplicators work. Because a lot of people still don't realize you can use regular shots on yellow cores. But you see, shorts are in portrait mode, because, you know, they're meant for your phone. And I refuse to make a video in portrait mode, so, well. There goes that idea. Although that's not stopping me from just making a regular small video, anyway. But still. Like, people, you can turn your phone sideways. Why does the short have to be portrait? Why, YouTube?
Dangerous.
Okay. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
Dangerous.
Okay, we got 0 figurines in my PB, 0 on the PB before that. Got 1 in the run earlier. Let's see what we get now. One. 2. 3. Still 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Alright. 1 figurine. Okay. Okay. That is okay.
Dangerous.
I kind of wonder if they picked, for the name of Audrey's drugstore there, I kind of wonder if they picked that simply because it, well, sounds like the feminized version of the name Andre. Like, so in that way, it may or may not feed into the whole Andre Almeida City. Just gender flip the convenient the drugstore. I gotta remind myself of the version difference. You have to individually select the posters. Only in JPPC. In JP GameCube, this does not happen. Oh. It's a little awkward. Switching to mouse. Psychological pass. Or psychological exam passed. Dangerous.
Dangerous.
Good heal, right? Well, if I die, I deserve it.
Dangerous.
Okay, let's not make the same mistake. I just lost my focus somehow during the Almeida fight last time. Yo and Dash. With a raid party of 51, that's a good number. I don't know if you planned that, but wonderful coincidence. Anyway, I have to count, so I will say more in a second. There we go. Yes, welcome Dash. What was his day? Was it, I think I saw, it was... Either it was Dragon Quest, I think that was yesterday though, or it was Final Fantasy VII Tech. But yes, welcome. Hope your stream was good. Welcome, Raiders. We're doing Killer7. Yamunaru beat the record, my record, last week. Or, well, a little over a week ago. And I'm trying to get it back, although I got a PB last week, like 1 or 2 days after, so... I have 20 seconds to save. I need to save, so... Yep, we're on the grind again. That was basically on par. That was basically the one duplicate. Oh, finished Dragon Quest. Very nice. 2. Very nice. Going through the whole saga, aren't you? Oh yeah, they look like bacon. Yeah. I think everybody agrees, like... His tendrils look like bacon. Alright, let me compare to Yamunaru's run. So I am 40 seconds behind Yamunaru. I'm comparing against their time right now. But I know lost 40 seconds in Encounter 2. Due to one of the worst pigeon lucks I've ever had. So my early game is absolutely, like, worse. Like, I'm 40 seconds behind on a run that's otherwise pretty good. So the goal here is to make my late game, you know, lead into the good parts. The part that my run is better at. And let's switch back the comparison. So now I'm comparing against my regular PB. And yes, I am playing in Japanese for anybody just coming in. There are version differences in the Steam version. You can select 4 languages: English, French, German, and Japanese. And when you select a specific language, you get its respective version differences. The differences that it had on the original GameCube version, which is extraordinary. And when you play in Japanese, you get crit lock on by default, which is way too easy casually, but it turns out it's not quite the instant win you'd think it would be. It's actually, I strain against it a lot of the time. But it is an improvement in some ways. So I'm playing the PC version, but it was originally a GameCube game. There's also a PS2 version. It's a port. It released on the same day, but it was basically developed. Darn it. Developed basically after the GameCube version was already done. And you do not want to play the PS2 version. I tell you that. Do you get crit lock on? No, you don't. So you only get crit lock on by default on JP normal. Not on Deadly, not on Killer 8, not on Hopper 7. Low Dust Flame Tenchi. Goes it. Useless. Yeah. Oh, did not mean to shoot you. That was weird. I mean, not that weird, but why'd I do that? You know, intrusive thoughts, why not intrusive inputs? You see, the quality of this port makes it absolutely shameful how much... Ooh, I thought I already did that. Makes it shameful how much the other ports of other Grasshopper games aren't nearly as good. Aren't quite as good. For one reason or another. They still haven't patched the PC version of the No More Heroes games in 1 and 2 in ages. They said they would, they never did. They probably never will. The ports of the Silver Case game on Switch and PS4 are also not as good. Mostly because they have some weird lag. Like a visual novel like this should not have lag, and at least the first Silver Case is prone to crashing.
Dangerous.
25th Ward less so, but I did have one stray crash on the Switch playthrough. You will patch it? Alright, thank you. Even the Switch ports of No More Heroes 1 and 2, those are still not quite perfect. Like, it's... The PC ports of No More Heroes are the ones that get the most attention for being not good. But the Switch versions aren't perfect either. They're like... No More Heroes 1 is like 80... Like 85, maybe 90% there. Switch No More Heroes 2, less so. But they're not patching those, but at least No More Heroes 1. Oh, hello. Since I run that game, unlike No More Heroes 2 these days, like, it's good enough to run. Ga? Oh, wait, sorry, I got ahead of myself. It's... Ha. Or more ha, not ga. You can see his stomach clipping through his belt. What? You already triggered? Where are you? Did someone see? Did I shoot the back or something without realizing it? He can trigger. We know what triggers that before. Was it one of those stray shots that I did earlier? When I tried to kill him? That one smile? Did that hit the right trick? Weird. That's a thing that can happen. We know how it happens. One way it can happen, but it happened. There. Weird. Okay, well, I guess I should put into memory in case it happens again. Where he is. Fortunately, I got the dodge roll. I mean, if I didn't, not a big deal. Like, yeah, minor time loss, but like, how am I supposed to adjust to something that I don't know where it's coming from? Oh, shoot, dude.
Adios.
Okay, come get it. Hey, we got it. Oh. I know I've done that a million times now. I've made that consistent. But man, is it satisfying. It's still sad. After years of not being able to dodge that mother. After finally getting the timing right, it
Dangerous.
feels very good. Vindication after 10 years, I finally got it consistent. Okay, so one thing that inspired me from Yamanari's run is that I realized, man, my aim is very slow at some spots. So Yamanari uses a mouse a lot more, and And my playstyle, it doesn't really lend itself. I don't really like switching to mouse mid-combat like that. But it did tell me, like, okay, dude, you need to actually aim and not be so cautious. And that's one bit, those 3 enemies, where I'm way too cautious on. Oh, you're gonna see one difference here, very marginal, but on JP normal, you can hold 255 vials total, compared to the regular 20 on international. So if you see my blood higher than 20, as it might be now, that's why. For the record, you will never need 255 vials of blood. You will probably never get 255 vials of blood, unless you literally sit there for the sake of getting 255 vials of blood. Well, my only thing is that I did some shots. I guess since I missed the smile, I must have hit the back. Or like I didn't get a dead-on, you know, crit shot, so... One of my stray shots must have hit the back and just triggered that. For some reason, I still don't get it. Yeah, it was... I'll figure it out later. I mean, I don't know. I feel like that wouldn't be a JP. That's not really a JP thing. Okay, the one junction I do with keyboard and mouse. Here it is, folks. Look at that! The one junction with mouse. That's good positioning. Oh, hello. 3, 4. Good aim right now. 5. Oh, this is good. Not over yet, Snake. 6. Oh! Impeccable. Slightly slow on that last one, but impeccable. Oh, there was one missed shot. Yeah, it was weird. Okay, I didn't get the thing. That's fine.
Dangerous.
Ooh. Not the worst. Not the worst. Not great, but not the worst.
Dangerous.
This is something Yamanaro didn't do in their run. It's faster to mock here. Now, if I could just get that aim better, that'd be cool too. I feel like I'm gonna lose time just from that. Well, no. Well, depends. This chapter has been very good so far. I think even missing that first shot on the ceramic might balance out due to everything else. That was extraordinarily good targets. One missed shot. Pretty darn good. So we might, if we don't break even, it's not too much fluctuation. Not too much off from PB. Okay, here's where we switch to mouse. And I'm not using serum smuggling, that's why I do it. I don't want to use serum smuggling because Yamanaro didn't. basically want to do what they did. Feels more, I don't know, sportsman-like. Plus enough people haven't...
Dangerous.
I guess I should tag, like, hey, the Killer7 role, like, hey, there's this glitch. Is everybody okay with using it? The people who've answered have said yes, but that's not a lot of people. For a little bit more input.
Dangerous.
Serum smuggling. Yay or nay for the run? A few of us have talked about it in the Discord. A few of us had said yes, use the allow serum smuggling and the serum code in Killer 8. And I didn't want to tag the entire Killer7 role, but I think I'm tempted to because we haven't gotten that many answers since that conversation last week with a few of us. Yeah, okay. It just changes that we don't have to, like, do that small serum thing. The making the serum right there. We should save time from that. And it might affect more. I don't know. Oh, so the serum code in Killer 8, so when you're at the title screen, when it says Killer 8, press start, there is a special button combination that you can do, and it gives you 100 vials of serum, converted serum, to upgrade your character. And considering Killer 8 is pretty tough, it is a pretty big crutch to rely on. Oh, look at that. Keep you down, okay. Well, maybe put that in the Discord, if you don't mind. But like I said, though, I think I am going to tag all the Killer7 role in the Discord. But yeah, that serum code. It's pretty neat. You can do it on the PC version, of course. You can do it on any version. It has to be like on the Killer 8 screen though, which is easy to do. You just with either some save file or exit game shenanigans. If you beat Killer 8 already, Hopper 7. The serum smuggling glitch? No. The serum code in Killer 8. Also no, that's years old. That's been known since Killer 7 came out, back in 2005. But the glitch we're talking about is not too new. It's like past couple of months. We may be having two conversations here. Yeah, the Killer 8 code we have known for a while. It's been known for a while. It might be. It might be. Was Killer 8 late enough where they still had written game guides for like a bunch of different games? It's probably one of those. Back when I was living in my, back at home with my parents, I remember I had like a sticky note with a bunch of notes, and I had the serum code on that. I own a lot of them. I own a few, two of them. A lot of them have scans. You can find them on archive.org because of Big Man Japan. I was more of just saying, is there one of those books, like, that It's like multiple games. I had one for like the Game Boy where it has like a bunch of codes. But yeah, I own like 2... Like, I'm in the middle of a run, so I can't check. I don't have all of them. There's like a Brady Games one that I don't own. Wait, can I make it past you? Can I make it past you? I made it past you. Nice. There's like a Brady Games one that I don't own. But I own like the PS2 Master one. I forget what it's called. But yeah, I do own, and the pages are unbinded because Big Man Japan used those for the high quality scans, and he gave me like, hey, you want this for a few bucks? And I'm like, yeah, sure. They may be unbound, but still pretty neat. But hey, and I also have, they're scanned, and that's better for the world. I also own the No More Heroes 1. It's called the Official Ranking Bible or something like that, the Japanese guide. It's really neat. And that one I bought separately, so did not buy from Big Man Japan. So that one is actually, actually bound properly. It's really neat. It even helped when I was making my 100% spreadsheet. With a little use of a Google Translate, I was able to give me some good information. Let me try something here.
Dangerous.
We're improvising, folks. Love also Snow, welcome. Oh, thank you. I need that. Okay, that was still improvising there. Yeah, the pigeon. Because of the way the text wrapping is working right now on my splits, you can't see. I have it written down on my other layout, but my pigeon was 6, and that cost me 40 seconds. Yamanaro got this on his run too, somehow.
Dangerous.
For a second, I doubted if I did that right. Yeah, but the guides are neat. In general, I mean, I think having any game guide is pretty neat, especially if they have artwork. Japanese guides are very good. They're basically like mini art books. A lot of them are, at least older ones. Yeah, the No More Heroes one has like a short story of like Travis as a kid going to a baseball game. It's pretty neat. It's written by Suit himself. Okay, I hit the button like a split second too early, but I got the second shot blind, so it's whatever. Yeah, you don't shoot her as she's reloading there because she is invincible. And of course, every player is, they would think, oh, they're frantically shooting. They're frantically shooting. As she's reloading, like, I gotta kill her. And it's like, oh no, she is invincible. And I only learned that when I was messing around with emulator and save states years ago. And I realized, wait a minute, something does not add up. Would not be honorable. Fair enough. I mean, we do get a quick draw duel later in this chapter, so maybe this is just preparing you for it. Unless Julia, well... Yeah, I got nothing clever there. Okay, but seriously, the pigeon. The pigeon is the thing that will make or break this run. I still have some time save here and there in Alter Ego mainly, but that and not a lot, not a lot. It's mainly the pigeon. And just playing consistently after that. In fact, let's compare to Yamanari's run. So I am 20... See that? Plus 23 compared to Yamanaru. So I'm about 20 seconds behind Yamanaru. And like I said, I lost 40 seconds. You can see that actually on the splits now. PB versus best. Possible time save is 39.5, literally 40 seconds. Like, I am not bad junction. I am not exaggerating when I say
Dangerous.
I have 40 seconds just from the pigeon. Because last encounter too was basically the same. Maybe one or two rooms. That one room when I entered the penthouse area, that was different because I entered with a mock. Still toying with that. I'm wondering if I can run past that backside. As Khan, I hesitated there though, so that's why I got hit. Oh, and Yamanaru does a different strat here. They actually remain Khan, and they use crit lock on to get a little closer. But I don't trust crit lock on that much. I don't trust it that much. It's just so much easier. It's just so much easier to just collateral shot it up. It is what it is. Small detail. I mean, is anybody looking intensely at Tess's face? I'd be concerned if they did. Although it helps the effect. Like, you know, it's one of those things, like, you don't notice it, but it's consciously, but you subconsciously see how creepy it is. It's not like, you know, when none of us knew that level 5 mask shot is enough to kill a duplicator. And I only learned that from watching someone play the game casually. That, I think, is in a way more embarrassing, but that's the thing about speedrunning games in general. Everybody thinks differently, everybody thinks of different things to do. Okay. So, like I said, the PB I'm comparing against. At 6 pigeons, some of the worst luck I've ever had in a run. The first one's always free, by the way. It's always free. Makes sense, because, you know, they're starting the fight off. Crack my knuckles and, I guess, stretch a bit. There's you. 1. Okay. 2. Curse you. The 3, isn't it? Yeah. Curse you. Please. I can't best this. I can't gold this, but please give me just the perfect vision here. One last round. Nope. 4. Average. 5.
Wonderful indeed.
That was 1 less. That's technically better. But, best possible time is still lower than Yamanaro. Though he's still technically ahead of me. Oh, I forgot. If you look at my time, Yamanaro, and my best, my PB, we got the same alter ego. That's funny. Alright. Alright. I mean, if I don't beat Yamanaru's time, that's fine. Because we can do another run, not today, but later. And if you look at my full splits, you can see that I was behind by 10 seconds at the beginning. Give you dandy, welcome. No worries. Thanks for good luck. This is weird though. Like to beat his time, my end game has to be better. Like, cause I don't think their early game is just much stronger than mine. Anyway, switch back to that. And I have some ideas for alter ego. There are a few bits for crit lock on that didn't quite work, or I wasn't quite polished on, but I think I can do better now, so. Assuming we don't die. If I die, well, oh well. Nice! Double nice. You want to switch into con before getting the color sample here, because enemies will start spawning. This makes it makes this work. If only. What, isn't that like Rockstar style, old school Rockstar style? Do they still do that in games where you have to mash to run faster? The only Rockstar game I've ever played, like with any just significant amount, is like Bully. Okay, here's the roller alley. Here's Roller Alley, watch, this is still semi-improvised, but I think I know what I'm doing. I think it's slightly different from what Yamanari does. So basically, what I did there was I killed those two smiles while waiting for the roller to get near me. Ooh, that's fine. A little sloppy. If only. At least I'm not doing it now. Haven't used it now, but there is a glitch, serum smuggling. If you type an exclamation point serum, that explains it. And we're trying to... The runners who have chimed in, we might actually include that in the run. It's a small glitch, but... Hey, a glitch for Killer7. I would very much like more glitches, more fun glitches in this game for the run. I was gonna ask myself, did I switch to firing? But I know I did. Because I trust myself. Hey Mithra. Bye Mithra. Dang it, I was hoping crit lock-on would have worked there. It's whatever. Ooh. I'm too close. Here, don't mess it up. And cannot trust that. Okay, that was not the smoothest duplicator. I was too close to it. So that means I couldn't aim on the first one, but that's not a big deal. Nice. Oh, hello. Slightly weakening here. My alter ego started off pretty strongly. Here it's slightly unraveling, which is fine, I guess. I was wondering what my blood was, but since I did kill those extra smiles, my combo was pretty high. So I'm not worried about my blood anymore. Plus, I'm gonna do something different at the end. Assuming I don't die. If I die, well, oh well, better luck next time. I feel like at best I'll break even again. At worst, lose a couple seconds. It's fine. Still, five on the pigeon though? Come on, game. Why? Why you gotta do this to me? I can't believe we're at the point where a bird makes or breaks your run. If anything, though, I think something as absurd as that is somehow fitting for Killer7. For better or worse, mainly for, well, mostly for worse, but the absurdity of it all, who knows. Okay. Slightly nerve-wracking room, but consistent. You do it right. Well, Kevin, I'll be able to answer that once I get past this room. Welcome. Can I align this right? I find this hard to align. Decent mock cancel, not the best. I'm not good at them though. Okay, now, Kevin, now I'm good. I'm good because I got past. What is that room is consistent, but it's still nerve-wracking because if you're slightly off. On a casual. How good is Killer7? It is 7 out of 7. It's the full Killer7. Okay, so here's something that's different. Here's something that's different. Picked up from Yamanaro, and I'm gonna do my own variant on it. Just do that. It's way easier, and I think it's way faster than... dodge rolling. Okay, listen, somebody... Somebody be a flower smile
First matchup
for Halloween.
Smith versus handsome
Get a
Ray.
morph suit.
Hajime, Hajime.
And then just have a basket of flowers. Yeah, well, that's the only modern platform it's on.
Smith versus handsome White Pearl.
Explode at a random point. That's dedication. You have a micro bomb, just like the Cobra unit did. Yeah, they have not ported Killer7 to any other systems, but I think if you're gonna port to any system, PC is the most accessible, so... Mr. Capcom, Nice aim. Dude, aim. That was sloppy.
You're fucked.
Mr. Capcom, why not Switch? Heck, it's still strange to me that there is no Switch port to Killer7, because it's essentially a GameCube game. Yeah, there's that PS2 port, but it's not good. Like, you'd think they'd release it in what's essentially a Nintendo system game on another Nintendo system, but... I mean, you technically... Well, you can play Killer7 on a Switch if you have a jailbroken Switch. The right emulator, but... Neither here nor there. It's more likely. Oh, yeah. I can see it, yeah. But if nothing else, like I said though, PC, it's the most accessible. I think I'm gonna lose time here. It's a little hard to tell. That's better, yeah, really. Oh. What's with my aim right now? I think we're losing time here, folks.
They know who's the strongest.
Yep, we're losing time slightly. What though?
Final matchup. Garcia Smith versus
There's some errors, not a lot though.
Hajime.
What did I lose? Oh, it's the duplicator. It's the duplicator, that's why. That's right, I had to adjust. And there was that room after, and it was a little sloppy. So, best possible time is now 10 seconds slower than Yamanara's run. Oh well. Even now, like, I could PB, technically, but... not looking likely. Which is fine. The darn pigeon, though. The darn... Darn pigeon, though. There's basically no real time gain here. No substantial time gain in Smile 1. It's a very consistent chapter. The only real thing is if I simply push my timer smile a little more, which is how I got the gold from last time. But I did lower. I got my got 2 golds. I did lower my sum of best. Edo by Edo. Or to the right.
Touching. I'm a ghost.
Assume there was a few reasons to that. Whenever you start off as a specific character in any chapter, there's a subtle implication that they're sort of meant to be the main character of that chapter in a way. Or at least have some significance. For instance, you know, Mask, you turn into Mask as, you know, at the beginning of Sunset, and Mask gets cutscenes. So that's partially why, and also to, you know, it probably would have looked weird to have him turn into someone else after that cutscene with Edo. Would have seemed a little bit funky. Because obviously he has to talk to Edo. He has to. It is a good shirt. Okay, crit lock on. Don't do that. They're just guests. Clearly they all want a room there. So I only used mouse just to get up to 6. Otherwise I'll use analog stick for the rest. Yes. Yes. A million times yes. The pigeon is genuinely a run ender. It cost me 40 seconds in my PB. And in fact, it cost me still, like, what? Almost all that time today. It can be the difference between, like, up to 50 seconds to a minute. The pigeon is genuinely one of the worst parts of the run. Anytime a Killer7 runner finishes a run, like, you know, gets a PB run, the other runners ask, so what was your pigeon luck? What was your dice luck? And what was your figurines? That is how significant the pigeon is in this run. Yeah, see, my ringtone / alarm is Ray Vaughn. Nice junction. Yep, it's Ray Vaughn from this game. Oh, dummy! That it does. Although I'm a little picky about which things I use as my like alarms and ringtones. Just because, you know, obviously, if I'm gonna use something from a game I play often, or have played often, or will play, inevitably play in the near future, like it can't be something too common because it throws me off when I actually play the game. That happened. Like many nerds, I had the Metal Gear Solid codec ringtone as my ringtone, but it made watching or playing the Metal Gear Solid games just oddly twitchy experiences because I heard them, you hear them so often in the games. Unfortunately, Ray Vaughn, well, it's an iconic track. You don't quite hear it like that much, and like when you get to it, you know when you're getting to it. Like there's no surprise there. So I actually couldn't have the silver case. Maybe I could. It's not quite. Maybe it is quite. We'll see. I mean, I could try it, but yeah, my text notification is a snippet of the Snake Eater theme, but it's like, you know, it's the brass hit, which again is iconic, but it's not. It's, you don't hear it so much that it becomes distracting. Yeah, yeah, that you have to be careful. It's like there's the balance. And I'll answer the thing. Blue Boy did a partial task, but he had to quit because of tech issues. Come on. Hello? No! That was not good. Yeah, I think it's... I forget. I have to check their work, but I think it's frame perfect. Like, it's based on the frame you enter to get a pigeon, and I don't think they quite found the right frame or something. I forget. Yeah, see, that was sloppy aim. I'm trying to push the timer smile, but I think I brute forced it too much, so my aim suffered. Yeah, I think the Glue Boys tasks finished at the, I think they had to stop at the disc swap. They had to task the GameCube version, because you can do that. I think they stopped because they had problems getting the replay file to work with the disc swap. His goal was to beat the game, but he had to stop. It was really cool, either way. Alva Villager, oh, very nice. Yeah, you wouldn't hear that often. So it's looking like PB might not happen, but... which is fine. Good stuff happened this run. That's just the way it rolls. It goes to show, though. I'm on the edge of getting, getting record again. It's not insurmountable. I just need the slots to roll in my favor, almost literally. And just have consistent play. Nice! Can I get one shot in? Got one shot in. Ooh. Not the fastest, but it was fine.
They know who's the strongest.
Okay, I have to look at my cheat sheet now. The safe has different passwords in addition to the terminal, so... And I do not have all of them memorized yet. But I will get there, I will get there. No, I'm thinking maybe Saturday, the way it's working out. I think rather than being Let It Die Saturday, maybe Killer7. That would give me the chance to do maybe 2 runs, like I keep wanting to do. Then I could just do next Monday would be Killer, or next Monday would be Let It Die. A way I could swap them. We'll see. Play it by ear. Since I can only stream 2 days a week generally these days due to my work schedule, as opposed to potential 3. I could stream on Fridays, but I kind of need that day to myself, so. But I've considered it.
Nos vemos. Adios.
Just 2 days back-to-back streaming is a little much for me, but I have thought about doing that too. Hey, Ben. Hi, Ben. So those passwords are different. If they change that when localizing. This mouse. Oh, it's really fast. I was prepared. I was on it. A loading screen only. That would save so much time. Gosh. Assuming it didn't mess with anything else. If you could do that, that would be wonderful. Okay, I did say this also before, like, even if I did memorize the JP passwords, I have to memorize their order, because if you're playing in English, you know, you can read the language, you can tell what question it's asking, and just recall the password. I guess you could say I have the English passwords memorized, but not all their order per se. But here we go. Different password time. 2000485. Another password different. Nevada. Catherine, good name. No data. And the big one. Elbow. Only one W in elbow. Fun fact. That was good. That was better than the one I had the other day. Last run. However, I'm pretty sure I got a perfect Greg in my PB, so Don't think I'll get that today. Possible to have lived. Thanks. Finishing me off. Beware of three eyes. Here's a fun fact for you. The playtester said they originally considered letting you skip all the Kess scenes. But in order to keep consistency with the original GameCube version, they just kept it as it is. Hello? Eh. 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 Getting the perfect Greg obviously saves time, but it's not like not a run ender really. Like if you needed that time to PB from a perfect Greg, that just means you lost time elsewhere and therefore have easier time saved. I still don't know if running into them is faster than just letting them walk to you. Might be a placebo effect. Like, I feel like I'm doing something, therefore it's faster.
Son of a bitch.
I'm gonna gold this? Huh. Toyoshi Malo, welcome. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. It's just, don't need to wait, but if they're next to you, though. Doesn't save time, but, oh, will I PB? Huh, well, we'll look at this, assortment of rainbow slits. Not quite record, but it's something. And I guess we can still blame the pigeon because I lost. Still a good 20, 30 seconds to the pigeon, so yeah, just... The bird is not my friend. Birds in general, I'm okay with, but that specific bird, no. Dang it, dude. The absurdity. The absurdity that the run is dependent on stuff like a literal dice roll and a pigeon behaving. Yeah, he has to give up the vision ring before he can learn the truth. If only it's frame. I think it's frame perfect. Don't quote me on that. I think it's reliant on the frame, like the seed that you get. I think. Look, again, don't quote me. I have to double check Glue Boy's work / explanation. And that kind of frame manipulation on a game that runs at 60 frames is yeah. If we could do it, I mean, we go for it. Wouldn't expect to get it, though. Oh, well. But that's the other thing, though. Like, I have other time save, and my luck was pretty mediocre with the bird. And I'm still about to PB, assuming I don't randomly lose 7 seconds somewhere. So it's not quite run ending yet, because obviously I still have a run. But it's it's like on the cusp of being like bad pigeon, bad thing halfway through the run. You need to reset. It's like on the cusp of it. I have enough time gain elsewhere to make up for it. Barely. Barely. Golden gun, why not the silver gun? I point this out a lot, but I love that pink plant there. Did they have a special order that, or did they paint that plant pink for the sake of the aesthetic? I don't want to take my hand off the controller quite yet. To compare to Yamanari's run, I'm obviously behind, but not by much. We'll do it when the credits hit. Right now I'm comparing against my PB, obviously. Okay, even though I didn't do 2 runs, I still had that reset like 40 minutes in, so... we wound up getting a longer-ish stream. Close to 3 hours. Or it will be 3 hours by the time we hit the final split. Not bad. Maybe I should just wake up earlier and get my day started earlier. Then I can do two runs in a day. Okay, compare that to Yamanaru. Yeah, look at that. By the end of Smile 2, I'm 11 seconds behind. 11 seconds behind. Like, so for context, by the time I get to, like, Encounter 1, I am about 50 seconds behind Yamanaru's time. And now I'm only like 11 seconds behind, and you could chalk that down just to bad luck on the pigeon. So, yeah, if this is me comparing to Yamanaru, look at that.
It's all a misunderstanding.
40 seconds, I guess I exaggerated. Yeah, Cloudman, I was 40 seconds behind. I think my last PB I was 50 seconds, and this run was better, obviously. And this is comparison to Yamanaru's splits. So here's the fun fact. Yeah, well, you said it. Yes, darn it. Yep. So the way it works out, I even timed it. I even timed it myself. This just the return to the Union Hotel, Smile 3, as we call it. The game doesn't technically call it Smile 3, but we call it Smile 3. But Smile 3 is faster on PC, even with the second credits, which add about, I think, 2 minutes? I feel that feels too high. But even with the second credits, the load times are so much faster on PC that it's still faster on PC, but only by like a few seconds. I'd have to double check exactly how many seconds. But I did time it, and it's pretty funny. Well, Hand and Killer 7 it's complicated. Let's say that. Yes and no. You could say it's sort of like I guess you could say the uncut version of Killer 7. Hand and Killer 7, that's what it's sort of meant to be. Like there's one major plot point. It's like there's a character. So basically, there's this device. I forget what it's called though. It's been a while since I've looked at Hand Killer 7. But essentially, there is this like sort of future-telling device that predicts the future with sort of probabilities, and the character, like Checkbox, it's not his real name, it's an alias. He's sort of manipulating the plot behind the scenes in the Killer 7 in order to get rid of the last shot smile. So yes and no, there are elements, but a lot of them aren't really hinted at in the game at all. You could say that, and there's also like there's contradictory stuff within Hand and Killer 7. Not even necessarily to the game itself, but just within itself. There's some date weirdness, which is fine. It's whatever. Like, Hand and Killer 7 is absolutely interesting. It's worthwhile. You kind of have to know where it's coming from. If you're confused by this game, it will not make you unconfused. Let's say that. But if you're looking for more Killer 7, it does add more to the experience. This split is more of a formality, really. Well, it's like, on my New Game Plus run, it was like 30 seconds. I saved 30 seconds. And I did not test other categories, though. But bare minimum, it saved like 30 seconds on the fastest category. Oh, go up, dude. So, Killer Save Japan. We won't watch the cutscenes, but the choice is yours. You'll know in your hearts. No worries, Dash. Got 2 saves. Got 3 saves. I think people tend to like to save Japan when we PB. Oh, I should probably compare to my own splits now, because it doesn't look like I'm PBing. There we go. Okay, I was still on Yamanari's splits. Comparing against theirs. So close though. Look at that. Their run is a 2:05:23. My best possible time is 2:05:31. I'm within 10 seconds. Oh, oh.
Son of a bitch.
It's inevitable. And after this, I'm gonna eat something. I have some overnight oats. I'm gonna eat some of that. Don't have to cook. Okay, we have 3 saves, unless we get 4 kills in the next 10 seconds. Oh yeah, it's slow. It's very slow. I think Kaede's is slow too. No, we never move as Kaede, but I think Kaede's is pretty. There's another one where it's not really faster. Alright, Steve Bloom, you live. Get to live. Coyote has a pretty, like, it's a short turn, short dodge roll, but it's actually pretty quick. That'd be funny. I mean, you can go around the corner and shoot him a bit, but it doesn't do damage. And cue off-brand Grasshopper by the band Ride. Chipping away time. Not bad at all. Getting within 10 seconds, folks. Just slowly getting used to the weirdness of JP. Normal. Oh, I hate that. I hate that you can blame the pigeon though, again. Because my PB last week's run got 6 fake outs. Today was only 5. It was marginally better. Marginally better. Even if I had gotten like 2 fewer fake outs, if I gotten 3 fake outs, I think that probably still would have saved me 10 seconds. Ugh. Ugh. It's a good thing I have fun playing this game. It's a good thing I enjoy streaming. And it's a good thing I don't get too angry when it comes to these things. But man, pigeons, man. There you go. PB! Again. I pointed that out
You're awake from your nightmare.
last week.
Harmon,
But they didn't bother
the world will
making 100 years later
all it does is turn.
widescreen.
Now, let's dance.
Hello, Koyubi and Angel Guts, welcome. Thanks for the GGs, everyone. We're 7 seconds away. 7 seconds away from Yamanari's time. Because if you're wondering how I gain time online, that's because I missed the shot. Last run. Ugh, I have 1 shot I missed. 7 seconds. The killer 7 seconds. You can, and I'm gonna blame the pigeon again, but we are chipping away time. My sum of best is looking really nice too. 204.18. That's looking really nice. Looking really, really nice. So, yep, another great run. Getting used to JP normal. The pigeon is the worst, and I hate him. But what can you do?